Hi everyone, thank you for attending today's webinar. Today's topic is Improve Data and Server Management with Tableau Add-ons. My name is David Cham. I'm a Principal Solution Engineer from Tableau Software. Let's start. This is our today's agenda. We will show you a lot of demo on Data Management Add-on and then also Server Management Add-on. For each demo, we will have two sections. For Data Management Add-on, we have Prep Conductor demo and Tableau Catalog demo. For Server Management Add-on, we have Content Migration Tool demo and Resource Monitoring Tool demo. Let's start with Data Management Add-on overview. What's inside Data Management Add-on? There are two main products. One is Prep Conductor and the other one is Tableau Catalog. Let me share with you what is the difference between the two. First, let's see Prep Conductor. Prep Conductor is part of our Tableau Prep offering. Inside Tableau Prep, there are two main products. First one is Prep Builder, which is included with the Creator subscription license. Prep Builder is a desktop tool for everyone to prepare their data before analyzing it using Tableau Desktop or Tableau Server. This tool is made for everyone. With Prep Builder, everyone can do data preparation with their data. Okay, they don't need to know any coding skill set. No need coding, it's all visual and direct. Then the next one is Prep Conductor. Prep Conductor is included with Data Management Add-on. Prep Conductor is a web interface for managing flow. You do not need to install it. It is actually part of Tableau Server with Data Management Add-on. And the purpose of Prep Conductor is to do flow automation. Basically, it's a scheduling tool to schedule your flow, to schedule your data preparation flow. Right? You can run it like every day, every 2 a.m. like that, or every day in the morning. It's up to you. So this is two different products. One, Prep Builder, you need to install it in your laptop or desktop. Prep Conductor is part of Tableau Server Data Management Add-on. That this add-on, you need to enable it in your Tableau Server. So let me share with you a bit more on Prep Builder. So with Prep Builder, you can install it in laptop or desktop. It's a drag and drop interface, and everyone with basic learning should be able to use it because it's mostly drag and drop. And then it's also visual data analysis. So basically, we give you a data profiling tools, so you don't need to do coding to find the data that is not correct, okay, or dirty data. Yeah, it's all visual. So what can we do with Prep Builder? First, you can ingest data from multiple data sources. Right? Today, Tableau Prep Builder support 40 plus data sources. Okay, but in the end, we want to support all 60 plus data sources that supported by Tableau Desktop and Tableau Server now. Yeah, so it's coming soon. After you ingest the data from multiple data sources, maybe you get one table from Oracle, one table from SQL Server, and one table from Excel. You can shape the data to your liking. Basically, you can do transformation. Yeah, you can do cleansing. Yeah, and then in this shape process, we also give you machine learning and AI capabilities to help you to clean your data easily without coding. Of course, you can also write your own formula, and the formula is similar to Tableau Desktop or Server, and then it's also 80% similar with Excel formula. And then after that, you can write the data to CSV, hyper files. which are coming soon this year for sure, you can write the data back to your own database. And then what can we do with Prep Conductor? With Prep Conductor inside Tableau Server, after you create the flow using Prep Builder, you can publish the flow to Prep Conductor inside Tableau Server. After that, you can automate the flow when you want to do the flow to be running, right? And then after you automate or you schedule it, you can manage the flow. Maybe you want to change the scheduling, you want to rewrite the output, you want to change something. You can still manage the flow from inside Prep Conductor. And then Prep Conductor also can optimize your flow running. Yeah, so it also can optimize it. So today I will show you a demo of all of these personas. Basically, my demo will call a day in the life of creator, auditor, admin, data steward, explorer, and viewer. So for the first demo, I will show you a day in the life of data steward. So what is a data steward? If you check our Tableau blueprint, you can see the details of all of these roles that Tableau suggests you to have in your own company. So a data steward, basically a person that collaborate with database administrator and creator to design a good data model for business users. Data steward also create guidelines for data access, plan and execute enterprise-wide data governance and compliance policy. And data steward should have a creator license. So let me show you our first demo. A day in the life of data steward using Prep Builder and Prep Conductor to basically create flows in Prep Builder to prepare, clean, and transform the data, publish flows to Prep Conductor inside Tableau Server, and then automate flows execution with Prep Conductor. As a data steward, one of my job description is to prepare the data for my business user. So the business user no need to do all of this themselves. Although actually Prep Builder is actually made for everyone. So the business users can also use Prep Builder to clean their own data maybe before give it back to data steward. Yeah. So today as a data steward, I open Tableau Prep Builder, and then I created this data preparation flow. What I did here, basically, I get data from two different tables, global orders 2012 and 2011. This is orders table. Yeah, the difference is that it's just different year. So this table have 2011 data. This table have 2012 data. In each of this table, there is some dirty data. Like in here is actually the region name is wrong. So I use Tableau machine learning to clean it up. And in this table, actually the discount data is format is wrong. Because this is the same table with two different year, I can union it. Yeah. But I know that my business user also need cost data. And the cost data is actually from a different database and a different table. So I connect to that database, this table, to get the cost data. And because this table have different granularity, this table basically have transaction ID and order ID, and then the order tables only have order ID, but they have product ID, different granularity. So you cannot just join them together, you will have duplicates data. So what I do, I aggregate each of them, just take the order ID and the cost, and here I remove the product ID, just the order ID and sales quantity, all those data that have the same granularity. And then because two of them already have the same granularity, I can join them. So here I join it with order ID and inner join. And then I just output to clean here just to check again, and everything okay. I can choose the output. So you have two options here to save it as a file, CSV file or Tableau hyper file, or you can publish it to Tableau Server as an extract. So here I already published to prod.demo.apac and production, and this is the name. So after that, I can just click the run flow, and then the data will be published as an extract inside Tableau Server. Yeah, so it's already there as an extract. Yeah, let's go back to Tableau Prep Builder. So this is Tableau Prep Builder. So Tableau Prep Conductor is the inside Tableau Data Management Add-on is the product from us that can help you to automate this process. For example, you want to run this flow every day after working hour. Yeah, so you can do that by purchasing our data management add-on to get access to Tableau Prep Conductor. So how do you publish this to Tableau Prep Conductor? It's simple. Basically, you can click here, server, and then you can click publish flow. So you click here. I already log in to our server, so I choose the production project, and then this is the name of the flow. I just make it shorten it, simple. Yeah. So the moment I click publish, it will be this flow will be published to Tableau Prep Conductor inside Tableau Server. It's publishing now. So now you can see that this flow is already published to Tableau Prep Conductor. So this is the UI for Tableau Prep Conductor. Okay, so you can still see the flow here. Yeah, you can click run here again to run it inside Tableau Server. So click run again. Let's just click run now. Okay, so now it's running. The status is pending run. What else you can do? You can create a schedule. Basically, you can automate this flow run, right? Basically, let's do that. Let's create new task in the schedule here. You can select the schedule that already provided by your server administrator. I choose this one, working days after office hour. And then this is the output that I want to schedule. I just click create task. So now the schedule is created. Yeah, you can check the schedule by clicking here. As you can see here, it's already scheduled. Here, if you want, you can run now, or you can edit, or you can delete. Yeah. So with this, Tableau Prep Conductor will be the one that will run this flow for you every working day after office hour. Yeah, which is then the output is extract inside Tableau Server. So what else you can see from inside Tableau Prep Conductor? You can see the connection from different databases. You can see here the connection type, the authentication, yeah, more details. If you click here, you can even edit the connection if you have the permission. Okay, you can also see run history. Okay, just now we already ran it. You can see the duration only 2 seconds succeeded, and this is the total rows generated. So let me give you a bit of a view on data catalog, one of the other product inside data management add-on. Let's go back to the slide. Data management add-on include two products. One is Prep Conductor, the one I just showed you in a demo. The other one is called Tableau Catalog. So what is this Tableau Catalog? So this is the big question. What happens when your data is wrong? How do your users find this out? How do they know which data sources to use? How often is the data being audited and quality checked? Are you 100% confident about your data? If not, that's completely normal, and this is where data management can help you. So why Tableau Catalog? First, you can build trust in your data by addressing the ever-increasing needs for data transparency. You can put your tools in the hands of the many, not the few. And traditionally, catalog tools were only for data stewards and auditing team. No more. Tableau Catalog is for everyone. Data stewards, creator, explorer, and viewers. And then you can drive data efficiency and quality all the while earning back your own resources. And let's not forget about audits. Data management was created to make audits simple and straightforward. Our interface is easy to navigate, and asking important questions like where do we see a P2 field like first name and last name used is fast and easy. The metadata API allows you to go further and programmatically build out audit workflows for repeatable compliance activities. So this is the benefits of the Tableau Catalog for data stewards, admins, and creators. With Tableau Catalog, the data stewards can search and audit data object quickly on Tableau Server. You can use Lineage tools to perform impact analysis. I will show you a demo on this Lineage tool after this. You can create data warnings, and then you can enable automated audits with the metadata API. So with all of these abilities, you can quickly understand data relationship and of course, hopefully to reduce data redundancies. And then you can assess the outcomes of data changes. Yeah, basically it's an impact analysis tools. And then you can also inform your data consumers of the data quality issues that may happen or already happen. And then you can perform audits based on by capturing metadata efficiently. So let's go back to this demo. A day in the life of data steward using Tableau Catalog to certify data sources to increase trust, use the Lineage tools for impact analysis and add description to table columns, create dashboard template to show possible analysis using certified data. This is the Tableau Prep Conductor UI from our previous demo. As you can see here, the overview, connection, schedule task, and run history is actually part of Tableau Prep Conductor UI. But this lineage is actually part of Tableau Catalog. So let's click Lineage. With this lineage data here on the right side, you can see that Tableau Catalog provides you with a lineage analysis of your data. You can see that this output comes from 3 tables. And these 3 tables come from 3 different databases. Yeah. And then this output also have this output. Yeah. Global orders, the output that we already published to Tableau Server as an extract. And then also have one owner. So that's my name there, the owner name. So this lineage analysis. You can use it as some kind of impact analysis to see where this data coming from and what is the output after you do data cleansing with Tableau Prep Conductor or Tableau Prep Builder. Yeah. So this is the lineage analysis. So let's go to this global order again. And then let's click this city, one of the column. You can see here that our output have 23 columns. Yeah, Just now, right? We have the shipping cost, we have the profit, order ID, all of it is here. Even the cost that comes from different tables. So let's click more. If you want more detail, you can click on this column name. Let's click on city. Let's click city again. So this is the detail of city. Just close this. As I can see, all of these columns have no description. So one of the capability of Tableau Catalog is to add this description. Let's add description to city. So it's more clear when the business user see this column, they know what is the data inside. Let's click here. Let's click the connected column here. Okay, then the description is here. Let's click this button to edit it. So I can add the description here, maybe like the origin city of the order. So this description will help our business users to understand what's the data inside. Okay, let's save it. Okay, done. So now this city column already have the description. So you can put all the description for all of your data to help the business user to understand more about this data. So there is no misunderstanding. That is one of the features of Tableau Catalog. What else we can do? Okay, let's go back to the data source just now that we see here. Okay. The other thing that this data steward can do is to certify this data source. So when the data steward certify this data source, that gives confidence to the business users. Certified means this data is clean, is correct. Yeah, it means the business user can trust this data source. So how the data steward can certify the data source? The data steward can certify this data source by clicking this I button. Let me sign out from this user and sign in as data steward. After I sign in, I can explore this. Then I can see that there is a new data source published by David Cham. Let me check this data source. Go to lineage. Oh, I can see that this data source comes from one flow. I can see the details of the flow. Yeah, I can see the overview of the flow, the scheduled tasks, the run history, and also the lineage. Yeah, I can see that it's the input is from 3 tables, and then these 3 tables come from 3 different databases. And then this is the output and the owner. Then after I check the column, yeah, I can also check where does it coming from. So when I click the city, you can see that the city is actually included in 2 tables, yeah, or coming from 2 tables basically, yeah. But if I check the cost, you can see that the cost is actually coming from 1 tables, yeah, which is the cost of goods sold tables, yeah. So you can check where does this column coming from, yeah, using this click, click, click. Okay, so from here you can roughly see the impact analysis. So if you change one of this table, the column name, it will impact which column. Yeah, you can check from this lineage. That is one of the useful thing about this lineage UI, to do impact analysis. So the people that want to change this, they don't just change it without looking at the impact of the changes. Yeah. Okay. So after I analyze this, now I want to certify this. It looks okay. So how to certify? I can go to the output. let's go back to here. Yeah, to certify, basically, you can just click this I button. So I click I button. Certification is not certified. So I can click edit certification status. I can certify this data source, and then I can put the notes to the business user. So like maybe I can put like this data include sales and costs, and it is certified and trusted. So I can save it so the business user can see this note. Done. And the moment I click that, you can see that the visual icon change. Yeah, now you can see there is a green check mark. So this is to tell the business user that it is a certified data source. Another thing you can do is to favorite this. Yeah, so it's easier for the user to see the favorite data source. And you can see the message here, certified by data steward 1. Yeah. So now let's check if I'm again, let's explore, and then let's see all the data source. So here you can see that I have two data sources, and from the visual icon, I can see that this is not certified. Yeah, the Superstore app pack is not certified, but global orders is certified. And then when I hover there, you can see the notes that I put just now. So with this visual icon, the green check mark, the business users can easily find out which data source is certified and which is not certified. Yeah, in this case, global orders is certified. So now they can create their own workbook for analysis, and because the data is trusty. Yeah. So as a data steward, I already certified this data source. I already make it favorite. I put some notes. Another thing that I can do is one of my job description is to create a template dashboard. So this template dashboard can be useful for the business users to show what kind of analysis that they can do with this data. Just a template. And then they can use it and then create their own dashboard or analysis. Yeah. So let me show you the template that I already created in Tableau Desktop. Then I will publish it to Tableau Server. Using the certified data source, Data Steward 1 create this template dashboard to show the business user what kind of analytics that is possible using this data. So I just need to publish this to Tableau Server. So I put it production. So I put my name there, Data Steward 1, to make it clear. And then I just click publish. So the dashboard is published. So I just need to make sure that everything looks okay. So I just open it up and check some of the parameter. Okay, so everything looks okay. So this is the template for business users, which then later, if they want, they can click the edit button for creators and explorer that have the permission to access web editor, and then they can do self-service and create their own analysis. So this is the end demo for a day in the life of data steward using data catalog. Tableau Catalog is also useful for content consumers, such as explorers and viewers users. When the data steward posted data quality warnings to give warning to some changes that may happen in the future, these content consumers can see the posted data quality warnings. These content consumers can also use advanced search to search certified data sources. And with Tableau Catalog, the advanced search will also search the lineage data. So with Tableau Catalog for content consumers, these explorers and viewers, right, they will not make a wrong decision against stale or duplicated or incorrect data. And then the published data sources by the data steward or creator can be discovered quickly and easily. So in a day in a life of creator users, this creator can create flows in Prep Builder to prepare clean transform data and then publish the flow to Prep Conductor. And then creator also can automate flows execution with Prep Conductor, and then they can also create visualization for content consumers like explorers and viewers. Let me show you a demo of a day in the life of creator. In this demo, the creator will use data details to understand more of the data relationship, and then he will create a new visualization with discount data because the template made by the data steward does not include discount data. And then creator can also use advanced search to search the certified data, and then also use lineage to find the data owner and send email requests to request this new data. Okay, let me open again Tableau Server. Now I'm acting as a creator user. So I got email from data steward about a new certified data source and then a new template dashboard that the data steward made. So I want to check it out and see if this data and the template dashboard is useful for me, the creator user. So I open web browser and I go to Tableau Server. So let's log in to Tableau Server. Okay, so just click Explore and then open the production. So from here, I can see that data steward already published a template dashboard here. And then also I can see a few data sources. One of it is global order, which is certified. And there is another one is Superstore Epic. So before I check the template, so I want to see the details of the data. Let me open this data and then I go to the lineage. So from here, I can see that there is like 24 columns that are available for me. These columns actually generated from Tableau Prep Flow. I can drill down to the Prep Flow. I can see the overview as a creator. I can see how the flow is made, what happened, how many connector, how many databases it get data from, when is the scheduled task, so I know when the new data will come in, the run history, and also the lineage again. Yeah, from the lineage, I can also see that there's 6 sheets actually using this data source. Yeah, you can also use this as an impact analysis to see whether if you change some column in here, which worksheets or dashboard that will be affected by the changes. Yeah, and then I can also see the owner here. So now I want to check the template dashboard. Let's go back to the template dashboard. Okay, let's open the template dashboard. Okay, let's open one of it. So actually, I want to analyze discount trend for the last few years. So let me check this template dashboard whether the template dashboard have a discount data. So I can see here there's a sales data, profit margin, yeah, and then sales, yeah, there's a cost, this customer, profit margin. So there is no discount analysis here. There's no discount trend analysis, but I need that. So there's 2 ways to check whether discount is available in this data or not. One way is to click the data details. Okay, that is actually part of Tableau Catalog to show you the details of the data. Another way is to use the advanced search that will search through Tableau Catalog Lineage data. So I can just simply search discount, and then it actually show that this global order do have it. Yeah. So let me just click here. And then you can see there is a discount data. Okay. Let us search again. Discount. Because I see Superstore Epic also show up. Let's click this data, which is not certified. And then let's click the lineage. This data also include discount. Now let's check another method to find out whether this discount data is available in the data source. Let's go back to our previous dashboard that is made by the data steward. So another way other than search is to actually click data details. Let's click this, and then you have this new pane. So data details pane will show you the workbook name, the author name, the data source, where does it connect to, and then the field in use in this dashboard, right? So you can see here very fast that there is no discount data. To see all the data that is available in this data source, let us just click to the data source global orders. So now you can see this UI with the lineage on the right side, and also the list of the columns available in this global orders data source. From here, you can see that actually discount data is available inside this data source. Just that the template dashboard that is made by data steward does not have any discount data, but the data is there. So now we know that we can actually customize the template dashboard and then make it to include discount trend for every year. Let's go back to the dashboard. To access web editor as a creator, I can just click this edit button. Then I will enter this web editor, right? I don't need to use Tableau desktop. Web editor functionality is around 85% of Tableau desktop. So all the important features is there. So here I can just create a new worksheet. Right? I can see there's a discount data here. Let's just create a simple discount trend. Right? So you can make as simple as this. So this is a discount trend. You can just name it. Okay. So because I'm a creator, I have the permission to save this new analysis into my own projects or my own folders, right? So here I can see that I can have this save as functionality, which I can just name it like maybe creator 1 discount trend analysis version 1.0. Okay, also I'll save it as my own. Okay, let us close this. I'm also curious if data steward publish other data sources that I need. So let's just explore a bit. Click production. Yeah, I can see there's 2 data source here, right, and 1 flow. So this is the only 2 data source that is published. Yeah, and then I can see that this is actually certified by data steward. Yeah, and this one is not certified by data steward. So now as a creator, I know that I can trust this data. I also need to analyze tax cost data. Yeah, so basically there's a new meeting next month, that in that meeting the management asked me to analyze this tax costs from different countries. So I'm curious whether this data actually available in global orders. Again, there's two ways to search this. You can do manually. You can just click here again, go to Lineage again, and then search from the field here. And you can see there's no tax cost. But there is an easier way. The easier way is to use our advanced search, because this advanced search also include all the Tableau Catalog Lineage data, including all the columns inside the tables, the databases. Yeah, so you can just search here. Let's just search for tax, and there is no result. It means there is no tax cost data in this Tableau server, right? But I need this data for my analysis. So what I can do is that I can find the owner of this data source, and I need it in this data source because I also need the discount data, market data, country data to do a complete analysis of the tax cost data. So what I can do using the Lineage UI is to find the owner, yeah, to find the owner of this data source. Here I can see that the owner, right, the original owner is Data Steward 1 and David Cham. So now I can actually email the owner. So let me just click Data Steward 1, and then this button is active now. So I can send email to request this tax cost data to Data Steward 1. Let's click this button. Then I just put the subject. Then I can send the message. Right, so I just send this message. So the moment I click the send button, Data Steward 1 will get an email with this message. And then Data Steward 1 can decide whether this data can be included in this data source, and then Data Steward 1 will also try to find this data for me. Okay, let's continue with the next demo as a Data Steward 1 when he got the email from creator user. In my third demo, I will show you a day in life of Data Steward using Tableau Catalog to set data quality warning status to warning, and then write the message to inform data consumers on the changes that will happen next week with the new tax cost data. So let's open my Outlook and check emails. The next day, Data Steward come to office and then open her email. So then Data Steward see this email from Creator 1 asking for the new tax cost data. Data Steward understand that this tax cost data is important not only for creators but also for everyone else. So she decided to accept creator requests, and then she will find the tax cost data from different databases and include it in this global orders data. But she needs 1 week to do this. So Data Steward will use Tableau Catalog data quality warning features to inform everyone on the possible changes on the certified data sources next week. So Data Steward then open Tableau Server again and then log in. Okay, let's find the data sources. Let's open it up. So Tableau Catalog include data warning features built in. Yeah. So how do you access that? Simple. Just click this menu. This is the quality warning. So with quality warning, the data consumers will see a warning message when they log in, and then they can see the notes. So they know for possible data changes from Data Steward. Let's enable warning here. And then you can set the warning type. In this case, it's just a warning, right? Because we haven't do any maintenance. We just want to warn people next week there's changes. So I'll just put the message like so the moment data steward click this save button, the data consumers will be able to see this warning and the message. Okay, so now let's publish it. Okay, so now this week data steward 1 will find this tax cost data from whichever database that contain it, and then she need to modify the Tableau prep flow, do some data transformation, data cleansing, right? And then after that, publish the flow to Tableau Prep Conductor and also run the flow again. So the global orders data next week will include tax cost data. As you can see here, that data catalog quality warnings features is a very useful features to help you to govern your data. Tableau Catalog is a very useful features for everyone, including the data consumers like Explorer and Viewer. So in this demo, I will show you a day in the life of Explorer using Tableau Catalog to see the posted data quality warning, to search and browse permission data objects, and then to do self-service analytics using Web Editor. Now I'm acting as an Explorer user. As an Explorer user, I can access Tableau Server using web browser. So let me log in to Tableau Server to see whether is there any new dashboard that the creator provide for me or any new data sources. Let me just explore the folder that's available to me. I can see a new content in these folders. I can see that creator 1 create new dashboard, data steward also have a new dashboard, and then there's this new certified data source from data steward. Okay, then I can see, oh, it's certified by data steward. Okay, this is good. So let me check this new data. Immediately I can see there's a warning message here. Yeah, so let me click this warning message, and then this warning message is set by data steward 1, and then I can see from the message that she will change this by next week, adding a new tax cost data. So next week, as an explorer, I will log in again to Tableau Server and then check my existing dashboard and data sources that I have access to and see whether is there any changes because the data steward add this new tax cost data. But it's supposed to be no changes because it's a new data, not changing the old columns. Yeah. So now, actually, as an explorer, I need to do some analysis of shipping costs by region. So let us check the template dashboard that available from data steward 1. Yeah, let's check this. Let's open it up. Let's see if one of these dashboard contains shipping costs or not. Looks like there's no shipping cost here. So now we need to check whether this data source includes shipping costs or not. Yeah, the shipping cost is not in this dashboard doesn't mean it's not there. The data might be there. So again, there's two ways to check this. The manual ways, you can click data details here and then click again the data source name. And then from this Lineage UI, you can see whether this data include a shipping cost. Yes, it does include shipping costs here. Another method is basically just to use search, the advanced search. Don't forget that this advanced search actually search all the lineage data. So I can just simply type here shipping costs, right? And then immediately our advanced search show you that this data source do include shipping costs. Yeah. So yes, shipping costs is there. So as an explorer, now I know that I can create my own self-service analytics using this data. Yeah. So again, there's two ways to do that. You can use web editor from the template dashboard, or you can immediately create from scratch from this certified data source. Let me just create from scratch. Click new workbook here. Okay. So I can just add a simple shipping cost here based on different region and for different market like that. Yeah. So I got what I need. But this explorer, the server admin does not give him the ability to save it as his own workbook. So this explorer can explore the data but cannot just save it. But of course, if you change the permission, explorer can actually do save and save as also. It depends on your permission. As you can see here, that Tableau Catalog is useful for explorer users, where with these features, the explorers can see the warning, can see which data is certified, can access to lineage data, and also can search all the data inside the lineage. In my fifth demo, I will show you a day in the life of viewer user using Tableau Catalog to see posted data quality warning, search and browse permission data objects, and use lineage to find owner of the contents. In this demo, I'm acting as a viewer users. So a few days ago, the viewer users got email from data steward regarding the new data sources and also the template dashboard. So I want to check it out. So let's log in to Tableau Server using the viewer. Let's explore the production projects, and as a viewer, I can see all of these contents. Again, I can see that data steward actually certify these global orders data sources. Yeah, and the Superstore APAC is not certified. Yeah, and then as a viewer, I can also access global orders lineage data. You can see here, I don't have access to ask data as a viewer, but I can see the lineage data, and I can also see the warning. Yeah, I can click here, I can see the warning from data steward. Yeah, I can see the lineage, I can see all the columns available in these data sources. I can see that this comes from one flow. I can even go here to the flow and see the overview, yeah, the connection, the schedule task, the run history, and also the lineage again. Yeah, I can see the data sources, the workbooks that use these data sources, and then the sheets that use these data sources, and who is the owner of these data sources, right? Let's go back to the global orders data source and check the lineage data again. From here, the viewer can see that there is 24 fields available in this data source, and there is many fields that is very important for the viewer. Okay, so another way to search about the data that you need is to use the search here. Again, here the search function will also search the lineage data. Right, you can see here shipping costs, and then it shows you again. So again, you can access this from data details or from the advanced search. Let's check the template dashboard that is provided by the data steward. So as a viewer, I don't have access to web editor. Yeah, there's no edit button here. Yeah, I can only change all of these filters. Yeah, but I do have access to data details again. Yeah, so I can click here, I can check the data details. I can even see the warning here about this data from data steward. So from here that I can see that only 12 field is in use in this dashboard. Actually, there's more than that, and there is more data that is actually important for the viewer, but the viewer do not have access to web editor. Yeah. Without access to web editor, the viewer user cannot create her own dashboard. But because the viewer have access to data catalog and data details, the viewer can check again the global orders data source, and then the viewer can actually find out who is the owner. Okay, and then the viewer user also cannot use this send email button. It is not available for viewer users, but at least the viewer user can see the name of the data steward and the creator. Yeah, so then the viewer can email them and ask them to create maybe a different kind of dashboard for her needs. As you can see from my demo, Tableau Catalog is a very important tool for everyone. It provides data transparency for everyone. Just now I show you how data management add-on Prep Conductor can help you to automate and manage your prep flow, and how Tableau Catalog can be very useful for everyone to explore and easily find the data that they need, and accelerating the adoption of self-service analytics. In the next agenda, I will show you the server management add-on overview, and then show you a demo of content migration tool and resource monitoring tools. Server management add-on is another available add-on for Tableau Server that can help you to manage Tableau Server at scale. Resource monitoring tools can help you to monitor your Tableau Server cluster performance in a near real-time environment. Content migration tools can help you to migrate your content from one Tableau cluster environment to another Tableau cluster environment. You can also use Server Management Add-on to improve scalability. You can move your Tableau Server repository from the internal Postgres server into Amazon AWS RDS Postgres. You can set up host roles for your backgrounders. And then you can leverage external storage like network area storage or storage area network for faster backup. You can also enhance your security by using AWS KMS support for encrypted extracts. So in my 6th demo, let me show you a day in a life of server administrator using content migration tool to build migration plan visually and moving contents between project sites or Tableau server environment easily. As the site administrator, I have access to Tableau content migration tools. This is the tool that you need to install in your desktop or laptop. So, as a site administrator, I found out that Tableau just released version 2020.2, and I want to test the new features with existing production dashboard that is already available in prod.demoappec environment. So, I install the new 2020.2 version in a different server and set it up just like prod.demoappec environment. And then I open this content migration tool to migrate existing production dashboard to this beta.demoappec server, my development server, and then test the new features. Content migration tools can help you to do content migration with various use cases. For example, when you migrate, you can change the database IP address, or if you want to change the database username and password, and many other options. Okay, so let's create a new plan. Tableau CMT is a wizard-based migration tools. So as you can see here, this is the path that we will go along. So for the first step, let's enter the source and destination environment. The source is this one. And then I put my server administrator or site administrator username. I sign in and select a site. I have many access to many sites. I want this one. Click OK. And then for the destination, I put the development server. Again, my username and password. Sign in and select a site. This one, I select the DMSM development, click OK. And then I click Next. I don't want to copy all projects, so I just want a specific projects. Let's click Production. And then click Next. And I can also select all workbooks, or I can create a rule base. Yeah, I can create rule based on tag or published by who, There's many options here on all workbooks, but I just want a specific workbook. I just want to copy this workbook. As you can see here, CMT also show you a preview of the workbook or the dashboard here. Yeah, pretty neat. And then you can see the versioning also of the workbook 2019.4, and we are migrating to 2020.2, so it's okay. Okay, so next, click Next. Here you can also add a mapping. There's many options here. You can rename the workbook, you can change the project, change the prefix of the workbook, or change the suffix of the workbook. Yeah, but in this case, I just want to change the project. Yeah, so I want to change from production project into development project. If you want, you can also click Add New Project. So CMT will create the project for you. Okay, let's click OK. And then click Next. The next one is about transformation. You can add a lot of different transformation here. You can replace action URL, set parameter value, change it maybe to a different value for different business users. You can remove some image, remove tooltip, replace the image, replace text, zoom control, and web page URL. There's so many different options that CMT can provide here. But in this demo, I will not do any of them. Okay, then click Next. The next one is the data source transformation. Again, there is many transformation that you can do. You can replace table or schema name, because sometimes development table is different name and the schema also different. You can set a different calculation formula. You can set the data source display name. You can even set the connection info, and then change the custom SQL, and then also remove the extract. Yeah, so many different options. Maybe the one I will show you a bit is the connection info. So here you can actually change your database username and password. Yeah, you can choose from different database here, and then you can change the database. Maybe because the development database is different with the production database. And then you can set the new connection value. Yeah. So again, I will not show you a demo on that, but just you need to know that it is possible to do all of this. Yeah, the option is here. Yeah, there's so many things you can do. Let's click next again. Next one is the workbook publish options. Here you can reset dashboard selection, you can override newer workbooks, you can copy workbook permission or copy extract refresh schedule. Let's not do this. And then again, there's more options for you to do, including set permission, generate thumbnails, and all of this. Let's click next. And then you can also copy data sources. Yeah. So if I want, I can copy global orders also to the new development server. But in this case, I will not do that. So let's just click next. If you decide to copy data source, again, you can change some of the mappings. You can rename it, you can change the project again, change the prefix and change the suffix. Yeah, a lot of options. Let's click next. And then you can also transform the data source. Yeah, again, so many options. Yeah, including change the connection information, custom SQL, remove extracts, and all of this. Let's not do that. Click next. And then because we don't publish anything, so no need to do this. And the options again, we don't need to do all of this because we do not migrate the data source. Let's click next. And then if you want, you can also do user mapping. Maybe your development environment connected to a different Active Directory domain. Yeah, so you can actually use this domain mapping to change the domain, yeah, from domain A to domain B in your development. Or you can even change the user or group mapping. That's also possible. Yeah, let's click next. And then another interesting features is that this migration script. With CMT, you can actually run your own migration script. You can run a pre-migration script. Yeah, you can put the commands here. You can also run post-migration script. This might be useful features if you need to do something before or after the migration happen. Okay, let's not do anything here. Click next. And then you can save it here. Basically just copy from production 2019.4 into beta 2020.2. You can choose to automatically create destination project if that doesn't exist. No need to do that because we do have destination project. Refresh extract. This one no need. You can choose to continue migration if workbook or data source fails. Yes, no problem. You can automate the create extract if doesn't exist. And then another interesting thing is that you can have a enable version control. Yeah, and then you can save the plan. Let's click review plan. So this is the review plan. You can save it again or you can just run it. So let's run the plan. Okay, the migration is complete. Everything is successful. As you can see here, there is no error. And then you can see that this workbook is already copied to development. I can click done or I can click view on Tableau Server. Let's click view on Tableau Server to check it out. Okay, now I can log in to my development server. Okay, you can see here that the workbook is successfully copied to Tableau Server, the development server. From here, you can see that CMT is a very useful tool for server administrator or site administrator, also for data steward and creators. Yeah, so they can migrate contents from one environment to a different environment. So with this, they can do some data governance very easily without doing any manual work. In my last demo, I will show you a day in a life of server administrator using resource monitoring tool that offer deep insight into the health of performance of Tableau Server cluster with near real-time data, and then increase the visibility into hardware utilization, SQL session, data source query, background workload, incidents, and more. And then the last one is to generate chargeback report. Resource monitoring tools is a web-based application. This tool can help you to show near real-time performance and incidents of your Tableau Server cluster. And then the chargeback report also can help to turn the IT division from cost center into profit center. So it's a agent-based tools. Yeah, so you install the agents on your Tableau Server, and then you install Tableau RMT's master, and then you can register the agents to the master, and then you can see something like this, the UI. Basically, in this RMT, I have two environment, demo dot, and have one incident here, and I have another environment, demo.tableau.com, and I have 8 incidents here. So you can use one RMT master to monitor multiple environments. Okay, let's check. There's an incident here. This is like the most important data from RMT. Let's click here. You can see here that I have 8 incidents. A lot of them is warning, and then a lot of them is about duration. Yeah, basically there's a lot of slow report like this, the incident, the view load over 1 minute. So these incidents, you can actually create your own incident. So it's like alerts. You can define your own incident, and then when it happens, you will get this incident report in your RMT. Okay, you can also make it that every time there's an incident that you create, that you already defined, you can get an email when that happens. So when incident happens, you get an email. So let's see this one, info, the load time of 1 minute. Wow, 4.3 minutes is a very slow view. You can click here to see the details. You can see the request details, or you can see the FileStore session details. Yeah, let's click here. And this is the session details. You can see that the request duration is average 2.4 minutes. The maximum is 4.3 minutes. The query time is 36, maximum is 12.3. And then you can also see the workbook sessions. You can see all the requests by this view. Yeah, you can see the data queries. This is very important. RMT can show you the SQL. Okay, so you can see here, this is the 85-second query. You can click here, and then from RMT, you can see the SQL, which then with this SQL, you can bring it to your database and then do some tuning also. Yeah, so this is very important. And not only that, we also show you that there is how many number of execution between this timing, and then how many row counts, and then the duration, yeah, the average and the maximum. So you can see the environment activity. Maybe you have question, maybe like, oh, maybe when this SQL runs or this query runs, the server is very busy. That's one of the guess, right, that usually you had. Maybe the server is busy doing other things. Let's click environment activity. Then Tableau will show you that in this blue box, it's when the query happens. You can see here that when the query happens, actually the processor performance is quite okay, 4% to 19% only. Memory also quite okay, the disk queue okay. Yeah, Tableau process also quite flat. Yeah, and then the load time here, yeah, the background task, yeah, when it happens, the background task is not yet really started. Yeah, the peak is here, but it's already passed. Yeah, there's 9 tasks here, but during this queries, it's still down there. So this view in near real-time data actually can show you that the server is quite empty, yeah, not so busy when the query happens, yeah. So it's not because of that. That is a very important information, but there is many other things that you can monitor with RMT. Yeah, so you can see here, you can see all the environment here. Yeah, the near real-time performance of all your environment, the concurrent users, load time, background tasks, Tableau process. Yeah, all the servers that you manage here. Yeah, you can see the detail here, the name of the server. You can get some insights like what is the slowest view. Yeah, compared with the maximum, yeah, the average compared with maximum. What's your longest extract request here, yeah, and then the status of your server, if anything goes down or not, yeah, it's all here. Then you can see the activities of your FileStore sessions, your background tasks, your data queries that can show you all the SQL, the view loads, and the slowest view again, yeah. And then you can also check your contents in different environment, sites, project, workbook, views, everything is here. Then the most interesting thing is the incidents, yeah. You can check all your incidents, yeah, all separated by different category. Maybe you just want the slow query, yeah. And then again, you can also create your own incident. You can define it yourself. You can go to configuration here, and then incidents, yeah. You can create your own incidents. In this case, maybe a slow view. I can create my own incident. Maybe it's actually critical. It's more than 3000 seconds, like that, for all users. Then you can click save, yeah. You can create that, yeah. And then when that happens, I can set it up so RMT will send me an email, so I can immediately check it out and then do something about it, yeah. Another interesting thing is this chargeback report. So maybe you want to change your IT division from a cost center into a profit center. Basically, you want to charge your business users internally for the access of Tableau Server, and this also can help you to ask for budget, yeah, if the Tableau Server need expansion, yeah. With this chargeback report, you can see the details on which users or which division that use Tableau Server the most, yeah. So let's just download from here. This month, download the report. RMT will create the chargeback report for you with the data, and then let me open it. So the chargeback report will automatically go full screen, yeah. So this is the chargeback report. As you can see here, you can put the cost to chargeback, and then you can set the date range. You can break down into different environment, site, and project, and then you can define your own parameter, like for extract this space, how much charge that you want to set up in percentage, yeah. Here, view load time is the biggest charge, yeah. And then you can see here who is the one that using this, or who is the one that accessing this a lot, yeah. And then this is the biggest one, yeah, 137K. So with this chargeback report, you have a proof that this user or this project or this department is the one that use the Tableau Server the most. So when you want to do expansion, maybe you can ask more budget from them. Okay, so that is the demo of resource monitoring tools. That's the end of today's session. Thank you for your time. And then if you need more information on Tableau Server add-ons, you can go to tableau.com.